4:51 p.m.
Outside
You
the
really
Grand
gotta get a new
Tower,
narrator,
temporary
bro.
film lot.
Yeah, the narrator's losing his voice.
John.
So that guy was my dad. He found out about his own birth so suddenly. And
Damn.
furthermore, his newfound father is no longer in this world. I'd always been searching for my dad.
John.
I get it, alright. He's the president. I know it's a complicated situation. But we even met face to face during the filming. So then why, huh? Why didn't he tell me who he really was?
I'm sorry, John.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. No matter how you look at it, it's my fault. Yesterday I broke my promise with you and didn't even notice a fire on the roof. So I destroyed everything. I crushed it all. My dad, and those flowers that my mom carefully grew.
John. Please, for now, don't think about anything. Just stay like this for a little while.
Yeah, because you're going to jail later.
Just for a little while. Okay?
The bond between a
Here it is.
parent and child. That's the meaning behind lying Louise. I know it's not my style, but that flower's from Zhangfa.
However, we have no means of protecting that bond. Agent Lang, allow me to say this. The case won't be solved by sentimentality alone. Therefore, shouldn't we do all that we can to solve it?
Yeah, you're right.
The recreation of the past is finished. Were your father's deductions correct?
My old man took his deductions to the grave. He never told anyone about them.
When I die, take my deductions to the grave.
So who knows if they were right or not?
In that case, what about your own deductions? I would like to hear what you think happened based on the recreation, in order for us to get closer to the truth of 12 years ago.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I was thinking this about time. I can see it now. My old man's back. Real close.
Hey, man.
Oh, yeah. Lang father back shots.
I'll catch up
Alright.
to him for sure.
Miserable Black.
To the truth that my man uncovered. Old man uncovered.
That
My
my
man.
man.
Fuck,
Oh, shit.
my man.
My
My man.
man. My man's.
The truth of the SS5 incident.
There's no mistake that the president went to the orphanage. The stuffed toy is proof of that. He was planning to meet with Amy Marsh. However, the president was kidnapped and Cameron just happened to witness it.
And Cameron got fucked.
If Cameron hadn't been there, it probably would have just been a kidnapping with no murder. Afterwards, the body was moved to the flower beds and a fake photo was taken.
Was that what really happened 12 years ago? 12 years ago, a nine-tailed fox suddenly appeared. Naruto! The president was kidnapped and a witness was killed.
However, there's one thing I still don't get.
Something you don't get.
It's this. Why did they need to take a fake-ass photo? Why would they go through all that trouble and even make the president take part in the photo? How far do you have to be?
That's true. However, the answer to that riddle must lie somewhere within. Once we get past the layers upon layers of deductions, we'll surely reach it.
Yeah, that's right. I'd like to hear your deductions as well.
I didn't know Edgeworth was into fisting.
However, the president was kidnapped and Cameron just happened to witness it.
Who was Cameron again?
The Cameron guy? I mean, the
Rapper
Cam
with the
guy?
pink mink coat.
Yeah, that one.
Jack.
Let's check our profiles.
Jesus.
Damn!
Alright,
Why's your mic? Go back
Can we look at evidence? Oh, well, yeah, go back.
and look. I'll look
Okay, so...
to go to the left page. The blood spill.
Oh, yeah! They said that blood did not belong to Cameron. So someone else had to have gotten bodied, and they must have covered it up. Present that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was wondering, like, they had the fucking fire and shit, and, like, no one died in that fire or some shit. Just didn't
Speaking
talk
of
about
fire, like the background noise.
If the eyewitness, Cameron, had not been there, no murder would have taken place. Is that really the case?
Bars.
The criminal's goal was only to kidnap the president. If there were no witnesses, there would have been no need to commit murder, right?
And what if Cameron wasn't the only one who was murdered? There was a large blood stain near the flower beds. However, Cameron was murdered near the snowman. Ergo, this blood stain could not have belonged to Cameron. Someone else's blood was spilled, and quite a vast amount at that.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, do
Hey.
you have any idea what you're saying?
I do. It's hard to believe. However, that is what the evidence indicates. On that night, 12 years ago, there were 2 murders.
Are you saying that the other murder was covered up? Who? Just who the heck could have been killed?
Fade to black.
A murder that was cleverly concealed. All traces of it were erased, and the incident itself was completely deleted from the case files. However, there is one piece of evidence that still remains intact after 12 years.
One piece.
This piece of evidence shows that something happened that night.
I guess we're not presenting
The
again.
fire.
Oh, the fire, duh.
Mm-hmm.
Try to turn that shit. Ooh, never mind.
Oh, some
Present.
shit.
No, keep going, keep going.
Did you agree, Phaith?
Present it.
Oh, some shit.
Yeah.
Agent Lang, this is the piece of evidence that shows what happened on that night.
Actually, I don't
Hey,
see
nigga,
anything.
is this
Damn
really
it!
it?
It's,
I mean, the evidence doesn't tell me anything at all.
you can't see with your own eyes.
It looks like this wasn't it. There should be one more eyewitness who saw what happened on that night. I should show Agent Lang the evidence that proves that.
Hey, you're saying Juice who was killed? Just who you saying was killed last night? Yeah.
It comes with...
It comes with the doll,
killed?
the Mozilla doll.
Go
it
to
comes
the
with
left.
It comes with the Mozilla doll. It comes with the Mozilla doll.
No, not the fucking. Go back to the other page of evidence with the picture and the snowman.
The snowman picture.
Left,
The
Or
snowman
right.
picture.
right, whatever.
And is there no snowman picture?
Go. No, not that one.
Oh,
The picture at the bottom right.
the child's drawing.
Wait. Check it.
It's the child's drawing. God, can you interpret that, bro?
Wait, I don't.
Nah.
This is not it. What am I looking for? Go back.
What are you looking for, nigga?
Go back. It's a person, right? Is it the button or the shoes? Let me see. Look at the shoes. Look. Yeah.
The
Wait.
victim's shoes that don't belong to Cameron?
Okay.
And look at the button.
And this one belongs to Cameron. I don't think it's the button.
Dude, go back. Go try the shoes. Cause I literally just don't even remember what happened last.
I don't even
episode.
know what's going
that-
on, honestly. Let's just waste some health. Go ahead.
We have plenty of health.
You said what?
Hey, bro.
All right.
Look
damn
at
it.
this evidence.
No, nigga, that's incorrect.
You're being born, Harry.
I need to see what Edgeworth said again.
I thought you read it the first time. One more
Oh,
eyewitness.
fuck! It is the picture.
Which picture?
My bad. The
I
child
was
is wrong.
thinking. I was thinking when he said eyewitness, I was thinking of the doll with the recording, but maybe I guess that was taken before. So, yeah, go ahead and present that.
For sure.
The other murder incident was buried in the dark by Blaze the Best. However, there is still one piece of evidence that remains. Agent Lang, it survived by your father's hands.
Oh, my old man, you say?
Please recall. There was one more thing that was hidden among the traces of the murder. And that is the existence of the boy who caused the fire. Why did Blaze make the boy disappear? It's because he saw something that he wasn't supposed to see.
What was the thing he wasn't supposed to see?
Everything that's drawn in this picture.
The drawing my old man had?
The person drawn on the right is most likely the president. The Mozilla doll is also drawn near him. And the person standing opposite him is...
Ooh,
Mr.
it's that old
Duncan.
nigga. The dog.
Let's go, bro.
Damn, we don't know how old he is. The fuck?
He's never mind.
a man with a knife and a large black dog. He is none other than Sirhan Dogan.
And a large African dog.
What? The assassin?
Why would an assassin appear before a president? The answer is clear. It was the thirstiest time of the year. Indeed, what occurred that night on the orphanage grounds 12 years ago was not a kidnapping. It was a presidential assassination. I said that weird.
How?
How, Lala? Speed noises.
And Miss Roland and Blaze the Best were...
Yes, the two were likely partners in crime. One furnished the orphanage to use as the scene of the incident, and the other covered up the young boy's testimony. It's likely that Mr. Cameron was murdered because he witnessed the assassination itself. After all, the kidnapping never actually happened.
Stop messing around. You're saying that the president was assassinated 12 years ago? We just found his body today. He's been alive up until now.
Body double.
That's right. I mean, we met him ourselves.
If the president was assassinated 12 years ago, and the president's body was found today, that would imply there were two presidents.
Yeah, and that can't be right.
Are you sure about that? There's the possibility that there were two presidents. That's right. Up until now, I've been getting a strange feeling from the president.
When he became fat.
Even so, I still respect the man. Zingfa is a small country, but he carried the nation with his strength.
Bro, it's Taro Sakamoto.
The image of President Huang that Agent Lang described.
In this fat fuck.
You are wrong.
He revealed his true form. Differs far too greatly from the President Huang we knew. It's as if they were two entirely different people. If there were, in fact, two Zangfar presidents, exactly how would such a scenario be possible? What would make the existence of two presidents possible?
Wow. I did say body double, but I wasn't sure if it was actually a body double.
Yeah, it was my brother, did he? So yeah.
I don't remember. We don't know about the president's family outside of, you know, the kid, right? So,
Shit chicken.
We have plenty of health, middle one.
Yeah, let's go body double, boy. That's what you think that's what your heart says, cuz.
I mean, I was joking, but we can go with it, I guess.
Great.
Sometimes the comedy.
Very non-committal behavior.
If we were to assume that one of them was a body double, wouldn't it be possible then?
A body double.
President Huang possessed immense power and authority in Zhangfa. I'm sure there were those who envied his position and made attempts on his life. Yes, just as he was attacked a few days ago at Gourd Lake.
It's true there were those who sought Huang's life from time to time. But I can't easily believe there were two presidents. At least not without any evidence.
Do I have evidence that proves there were two presidents?
Well, do we? Let's look around. What does that camera say? What even is that?
The security cam photo where Judge Courtney and the president were hanging out around on the rooftop at that night doing sussy things.
Alright, go back. Go to the right. Look at the towel.
I don't think that's it.
Well, we can't even freaking check it. What else do we got? Go back. What does that tape say? I'm just curious.
John's practice video.
Get that
That's
shit
not
out
really
of here.
useful.
Next. Next.
Go back. Back page, back page. Go to the
my
next one. Next page. Let's see. Evidence there were two presidents. God, we got so much evidence, bro.
Well, check it all.
What's that, is that the autopsy report in the top left? Oh, that's a report on Knightley. Never mind.
What does it even say, though? Next. Oh, there's no other page. Yep, never mind.
Back.
Next.
Okay. Those flowers were from Zhangfa. What's the tape recorder say? I don't remember. Oh, that's Nicole's tape recorder from the bug. We don't need that. Go back.
What does that blue binder say?
The SS incident file 12 years ago.
Check.
Was once a man named Gold Roger.
Next.
Is there another page next?
No.
I see like an arrow. Oh, okay.
Go to the fake photo.
The snowman?
Yeah.
I wanna see a snowman! Check!
Enough.
Honestly, that doesn't look like the president. But at the same time, it still doesn't look like the president anyway. But I mean, I don't know if it's because of the color.
Yeah, you're racist. Go back.
Where you step in and carry tables?
Go back to that file we were looking at.
Flowers?
Check it? You want to check it?
Yeah.
The next page did say something about fake photo and his body being moved.
Yeah, and then they could be in.
Hooah!
Next page.
Yeah, next page. Let's go with that shit, bro.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
Has Agent Lang not noticed the contradiction?
Yes.
Or has he noticed it but can't admit it?
What you want, nigga? Don't shout something only to suddenly climb up.
According to the recording on the doll, the president visited the orphanage at midnight. However, that should not have been possible.
is that?
Why? Because at the time, the president should have been at the embassy. He was together with Agent Lang's father.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
So, Agent Lang, you really did notice. He was in two places at the same time. Ergo, there must have been two presidents.
How?
And which one's the real president?
Then, which of the two was the real president on that day 12 years ago?
Most likely the one who died.
Who? Who contracted Dogen to murder Huang?
In order to learn that, first, we must look at the evidence that we proved false earlier. And the piece of evidence we know to be false is...
I don't know, man. What could
fake
it be? Holy fuck.
What do you guys think?
I don't know, man. Is
I
this
couldn't
a
agree
fake
less.
photo?
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
The photo taken with Cameron's camera was taken after he was murdered. And he was murdered because he witnessed a presidential assassination. In other words, the photo must have been taken following the assassination. Given that, who was the president pictured in this fake photo? We must consider him to be the body double. In other words, the body double had the real president murdered and took his place. Patricia Rowland and Blaze must have cooperated in that plan.
What do you want, bro?
No, hold it. Huang's body was never found. Just where could it have disappeared to?
I burnt that shit, duh.
Oh, my ass.
The answer to that is already quite apparent.
I was getting to that nigga.
This is where the real president's body was.
Burned alive? Duh. There was a fire.
Look at that.
Look at what, huh?
What Phaith was talking about. Are we saying his body was cremated? Damn. We don't got nothing else.
I mean, how else are you gonna check where a body went? I mean, if they would have, dug it up, they would have found a body. So
Maybe they
the fire.
froze it. It's in the snowman. Let's go.
That'd be so fucking stupid, bro.
Too
He's
small,
like,
go back.
his body's
It's
way
not.
too big to even fucking fit in there.
They chopped it up and okay, try the fire. Oh wait, never mind. Try it.
Fuck told you. Alright.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's the answer.
Go back.
But I mean, we got plenty of value. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Go to the
I'm
left.
probably wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Come aggro. Come aggro.
Go to the left. Go to the left. Maybe look at this shit. At him. He was late on the what's that shit? The print, right? The W print.
Yeah.
Go back. Let me see what that's saying. The print.
Monster footprint. I think it was buried alive. Well, why would he be alive? What is it?
I mean, if his body was buried, he would have decomposed. Unless we're using wrong logic.
No, that sounds correct. Like, it would have decomposed if he was buried.
When did they find this body? They found it.
The body double's body? In the...
The
And
real president's
fucking-
body. This is supposed to be.
Oh.
This is supposed to be found before, well before today. I don't
The
know.
real president's body was never found. That's why I was saying, if there was never a body found, then it clearly was burned to ashes, was my process. There'll be no body to find. And then they built a fucking building over it, I don't know.
What is the ransom money they talking about then?
Because pretty sure the body double was kidnapped.
No.
See, the people in blue's background are laughing at us.
I'm still with the fire.
I mean, we have plenty of help. We can try anything at this point.
Can we play the game, please?
I actually don't know what the answer is. That's why I'm saying try everything.
The fire, bro.
Yeah, let's go with it.
Yeah.
Try it.
No.
Mr. Prosecutor, I think you should like die tonight. I can't believe that Mr. Huang's body was in that kind of place.
Oh.
Ah!
No.
This is the place. Furthermore, what was the president responsible doing here? If I think about that, I'm sure to know the location of the president's body.
So it was buried.
The person responsible was...
Blaze?
Was it Blaze?
Yeah.
We already read that, didn't we? What did it disappear to her? Maybe you really don't have an answer and you're just Jewish.
No, Agent Lang. The answer to that is quite apparent.
I guess it decomposed. Go ahead and put the Muzu footprint.
Or if they dug it up, then they just dug... If they're not saying he dug up the money, then maybe he dug up something else and it was big nigga. Is that what they're getting at?
I guess. They'll explain it.
Go ahead and present it.
Last night, there was something Blaze had to unearth with his own two hands. That item was not the ransom. It was something far more important.
So Blaze unburied the
real president's body. The possibility is quite high.
What'd you say?
The bones from the body buried 12 years ago would still have remained. According to Mr. Powers, the construction was to begin soon at the lot. That was the deadline, both for the movie and the retrieval of the body.
because they would have found the body when they started construction.
Agent Lang, let us search the footprints that Blaze dug up.
Yeah. If the body was buried there, there'd be traces of it. Hey, somebody call forensics.
I just thought there wouldn't be a body to be found, you know, if it was buried, you know, there'd be like shit, whatever the fuck I know about shit.
What?
I have. What the fuck? What? I have the results of the search. We have found traces. We have found traces in the dirt that suggest a body was buried here.
So it was hung after all. Wonderful.
Ah, shit.
It's hung.
We also recovered the skeletal remains that Blaze the Best dug up. They were in his home.
Damn, the skeletons.
In addition to the bone
Skeletons in the
structure,
closet.
the dental records and the bone fractures all match up. We can confirm that it was indeed President Huang.
What?
So the real President Huang was indeed killed 12 years ago. The SS5 incident was a murder. The concrete is broken and the ground beneath them is exposed, dug by Blaze to retrieve the body.
So, the SS5 incident was actually a murder incident. But there's so much information, it's all way too confusing.
Hey, slow down.
Indeed. Let us take this opportunity to review the details of the case.
First, the real president came to the orphanage, right?
12 years ago, the true President Huang visited the orphanage in order to meet his son. The footsteps in the snow that we thought belonged to Mr. Cameron were most likely made by the president at that time. President Huang was supposed to meet his son here, However, the one who actually showed up at the was the assassin Senhan Dogen.
Came to meet his son, but was murdered instead. How horrible.
A man like Dogen shows no mercy. And after that, the second tragedy occurred.
You mean Mr. Cameron's murder?
Indeed, Mr. Cameron saw the decisive moment. After the real president was killed by Dogen, his body was carried to the rear courtyard by the team of kidnappers. Mr. Cameron must have witnessed that moment from the orphanage entrance, although he himself believed that he had actually witnessed the kidnapping. Furthermore, by this time,
the body double who had come to meet up with Blaze and Miss Rowland was already standing behind Mr. Cameron.
and then the witness to the incident, Mr. Cameron,
Was killed by the body double. So, it was Mr. Cameron's corpse. So, was Mr. Cameron's corpse also carried by the body double?
yes, that seems likely.
But there wasn't anything at the crime scene that looked like the body double's footprints.
I've already figured out now how he accomplished that. There's a piece of evidence that would have made it possible. What did the body double use to move that body without leaving any footprints?
It's a truck.
Okay.
Okay.
Go back. What else?
To the right.
Go to the last page.
To the right.
Hello. You go right. What did the shoes say?
They belong to the victim, which is, not Cameron.
Go back.
Go to the next page. I can't think of anything else.
Kunai would change. Wow.
Do we have
I
a
just
picture of the crime scene?
No. Oh, some shit.
I keep wanting to say fire, but I feel like fire is just gonna be incorrect.
What is that? Is that a pager? What is that?
A bug planted inside the Atagarasu's badge by the
my
person in the
only
badge.
guess is the truck. Got nothing else.
I mean, your guesses are better than mine. I don't even know if the truck was there back like 12 years ago.
This might be too advanced for what the game wants. But maybe the murderer is still present today, and that's what he used back then.
What do you
Okay.
think, Tablez?
Try it, bro.
Alright.
Damn, he didn't say it by name, so that's how you know.
I mean, the hellfire is still up there.
Oh.
It's gonna just...
On the other hand, what did he say? The other hand, the victim's footprints, blah, blah, what?
You don't
Body
get extra.
without, Correct. Just don't leave any footprints.
Man, when is the fire gonna come in handy?
So they're asking what did the body double use to move the body
Without leaving
that
any
day?
footprints. Yes, without leaving. What did the body double use to move Cameron without leaving any footprints?
Did we try the shoes? That doesn't.
Can we try the fire? I'm just curious.
For
Like, I mean, they're asking about the transportation. I think that's too advanced. Like, they're asking about
Alright.
the transportation of the body, like, not what he used to cover up the crime scene. At least I think.
And go back to the shoes then.
maybe he wore those shoes, finished what he was doing, put the shoes on the victim's feet, then just stepped over the footprints that he made.
Just go
Nigga.
ahead and present it, bro.
Sure.
This is almost certainly how the body bubble carried Mr. Cameron's corpse. After Mr. Cameron was killed,
Excellent,
the
nigga.
president's body double carried him into the middle of the garden. I suspected the body double was wearing the same shoes as the real president at the time. If he made sure to step precisely on top of the footprints left by the real president,
Yep.
Since the shoes were the same, there would only be one set of footprints left behind in the snow. I think I've got a pretty good grasp on the SS5 now. But there's still one thing I don't get.
what's that?
Why did they need to stage the abduction?
Because Mr. Cameron witnessed the incident. He saw the president at the orphanage. He left behind witness testimony on Miss Crane's answering machine. Even Blaze couldn't make that disappear. Ergo, the body double needed a reason for the president to have been at the orphanage.
That's why they prepared the fake kidnapping charade.
The people in the fake photo are the body double and most likely Patricia Rowland.
Person in the coat is Miss Rowland? What makes you say that?
The two would have to leave the orphanage in order to take the picture. Just like when he moved the body, the double used the real president's footprint.
Ah, so the second set of footprints must belong to the person in the coat.
Indeed, we originally believed that those footprints belonged to Cameron's killer. They were size 7 footprints, too small for Blaze's feet. Thus, we can presume that the person playing the part of the kidnapper was Patricia Rowland. Hidden in the shadow of the presidential kidnapping was a presidential assassination.
I see. So that's why my older man,
Why he... what?
the old man must have realized that a murder had taken place. After all, he had the kids drawn.
However, that picture was never presented as evidence.
Your father likely took it from the young witness during the investigation and hid it.
He had to have known that Huang was dead. What if he had revealed that back then?
Revealed the death of the president, the backbone of Zhang Fa. It would have caused chaos.
And that's why my old man took the secret to his grave. He even took the blame for the kidnapping, knowing that would be the fall of the House of Lang.
So this is the truth that Agent Lang's father hid 12 years ago.
Skin tight ass suit.
And now it's all become clear.
12 years ago, the president was kidnapped and a witness was killed. Touch the check button for details.
Who the fuck is that?
Huh?
Nani? Who's there?
I hope it's a killer. Ooh.
That bell. It's
The darkness devil. Oh shit.
Damn, he showed up.
Sirhan
manifested.
Dogan.
Damn, all of his head cracked up.
You, why are you here?
How can you just brazenly show up here? What do you think you are, pal?
I found the conversation most intriguing, and I just, well...
Are you feeling nostalgic about an old murder of yours?
Yeah, you're the one who killed Huang. You make a
Nostalgia? I think not.
I'm here to do it again.
You were speaking about the person I'm searching for.
You're searching for someone.
I escaped from prison in order to meet with a young acolyte. The one who wore the red raincoat.
The red raincoat?
Yeah, I forgot about that plot point.
Nope, haven't.
Who is this person?
I suspect that it's the same person as the mastermind you're searching for.
Someone you've been searching for. The one in the red hood?
The red hood?
Don't they seem surprised, Anubis? Yes, yes they are, my boy.
Dog is mid.
12 years ago, this young acolyte saved my life.
Damn.
He is not your savior.
Certainly, it was I who killed President Wang. However, my life was also targeted on that day. The body double Blaze and Patricia all sought to seal my lips. Had I not been reunited with that young acolyte back then, I would have been in danger.
Damn, they all hanging out.
But alas, even to this day, I do not know what has become of the young acolyte.
So your client was indeed the body double who was the main perpetrator of the crime.
It was a long time ago, but I remember his words even now.
There have been countless attempts on my life. Not just once or twice. Countless. And yet, why must I be the only one to face danger? When I stand before the people, I garner the same respect as the president does.
Oh, wait a minute, that's me, I think. Tell me, just what is the difference between him and me?
The difference was great. While the voice and style of the speech may be the same.
I'm sorry.
One can mimic the body, but the heart cannot be reproduced.
I suppose his own weaknesses cost him his quest to become a leader.
Now that rookie's gone, I'm in charge.
I'm not so sure you're as capable as Rook was.
What are you saying? I'm totally the leader now.
He says while at knife point.
I don't know who he thinks he was.
Perhaps the king and his knight were not so different after all.
The double believed that the president's only weakness was a woman called Amy.
Amy 11.
Okay.
God.
To find the woman, he needed the assistance of someone from this country.
So, he joined forces with Blaze.
After determining her whereabouts, he simply waited for the right opportunity.
Chance came when the meeting at the orphanage.
Indeed. The director of the orphanage was bribed and brought in as an accomplice.
He must be referring to Patricia Rowland.
Well, given what I've told you, do you realize the whereabouts of the young Acolyte now?
You mean the boy who saved you, but how do you know that he's the mastermind?
That day, the young one caused a fire at the garden of the orphanage.
Ah, you're talking about the kid who started the fire as a prank.
A prank? Oh, not at all.
You did it for fun.
On that night... That's the same thing, I fear. On that night 12 years ago, the young Acolyte was hiding inside the igloo.
I'm starting that fire for fun.
Arson.
I commit arson for fun.
It seems he witnessed Patricia and Blaze moving the body from his hiding place.
I blaze orphans for fun.
Apparently he heard them talking during that time.
I burn buildings for fun.
It would seem as though they were planning to kill me because I knew the truth. He immediately came to the main hall to tell me that. I learned about the young Acolyte sometime later. It seems he was wearing a red raincoat at the time. He led me out of the main hall. And then the young Acolyte said he was going to get rid of our footprints. So he scattered some lamp oil near the igloo over the snow.
Lamp oil.
Rope bombs.
Then he boldly set the oil ablaze.
No way! He set the fire in order to...
All their focus was diverted toward the burning flames. I took the opportunity to escape through the rear exit.
So, the boy in the red raincoat is the mastermind behind this case.
Exactly. Isn't that right, Anubis? Yes, boy. Yes, it is.
Yes, boy.
We're supposed to reboot that? What the fuck?
Had I not been reunited with the young Acolyte back then, I would have been in danger.
Let's press this.
Reunited? So, when did you first meet with him?
That would be, 18 years ago. On the 24th of December.
That's
That is a
not
rather
Christmas.
long time ago.
On that day, our roles were reversed. I saved the young one's life. There was an unusual snowstorm on that day. The temperature was well below freezing. I took Anubis for a walk amongst the snow. That was when Anubis noticed something and started running. I followed after him. And found a car. I had great difficulty opening the door. It had frozen shut. In the back seat, there were two young children, shivering from the cold.
2 children?
Had they remained in the car for an hour longer, they surely would have frozen to death. I brought the two of them to a nearby orphanage.
Is there anything about Dogen's story that concerns me?
There's something.
Yes.
I
Always.
don't know what it is, but there's something.
Tell me the game doesn't progress.
What concerns me is,
No shit.
The number of children. Cause like he only talks about one kid, but like where's the other kid at, bro?
Yes.
Okay.
There were 2 children in the car. You're sure of that?
It may have been 18 years ago, but I remember it clearly. There were 2 children in that car. There is no mistaking it. Does the good prosecutor have a problem with that number?
Right now, the number of children isn't what I have a problem with.
Are we done talking about this subject yet?
What concerns me is...
Oh, I guess that's just the date then, never mind.
Thank God there's no health bar. The date.
Yeah.
Okay. Good day, man.
The 24th of December, 18 years ago. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about
There is no mistake.
Now, could that mean?
I was
know
born?
the significance behind that date. What shows the significance behind above the date when Dogen found the children?
It was almost Christmas.
Whoa!
To the right.
We showed that in evidence form though.
Oh my god.
Bottom
Oh,
up.
what a dope.
Bottom what?
Right.
Yep.
IS 7.
Check it.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Check it. Check it. Next page.
No, that means right.
There you go.
Oh yeah, Dover or Gustavia's son. Oh, duh.
18
ahead.
years ago. Years up. Monkey boy.
That day, a sudden incident occurred. A sculptor was murdered.
Ah!
During that incident, 2 young boys went missing. The sons of the victim, Isaac Dover, and the culprit Dane Gustavia.
We never did find out where those 2 boys went after the case 18 years ago.
Oh! They were the sons of a victim and a culprit. It all makes sense now.
What makes sense?
One of the youths was bound so that he could not move.
Mr. Dover did it so Mr. Gustavia's son couldn't come to the contest venue.
Indeed, Gustavia was using his own son as a taste tester.
To think that was what transpired. Neither child seemed to recall what had happened.
They lost their memories.
The Acolyte told me this when we were reunited 12 years ago. The pair were placed in an extreme situation, on the verge of freezing to death. That trauma led them both to suffer from amnesia. Neither could so much as remember his own name.
That's convenient.
So, they didn't even know that they were the sons of Mr. Dover and Mr. Gustavia.
Indeed, while we cannot say it conclusively, the probability is quite high. However, we still don't have enough information to deduce the mastermind's identity. Dogen, would you please continue your story?
Very well.
You ever notice how his lips are flapping more now that he's out of the jail? I'm just noticing.
Huh?
Dogen.
I guess.
Well, let's just say I'm in a good mood.
Because he's free, bro. Like, got everything.
That's
Yeah,
free!
No.
Ah, fresh air. I continued my correspondence with the young Acolyte, even after entering prison. Recently, that has all come to an abrupt halt, however. It left me quite concerned. Furthermore, those involved in a crime 12 years ago were all drawn into incidents one by one. I grew more and more curious, and so I absconded briefly from the prison.
Those involved 12 years ago.
My baby boy's in danger.
Were Patricia Rowland, Blaze the Best, and President Huang's body double.
And Miss Rowland was the warden of Mr. Dogan's prison.
I blackmailed the warden. That woman had tried to kill me. Perhaps the good prosecutor has already deduced the reason.
You murdered President Huang. However, the world still believed he was alive. If you were able to prove the president was a fake, both Patricia Rowland and Blaze the Best would have been in danger.
That is correct. And I had heard the proof with my own ears. I think this is Phaith.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'll be waiting in the courtyard of the orphanage at midnight on February 9th. Even if it's just once, I want Sean to...
Oh, that's the wrong nigga, damn it.
Thanks, Blue. God!
I still think that's Phaith, though.
I don't think that's Phaith.
Who might you be?
The person talking, I'm pretty sure, was Amy.
It was probably Amy.
Yeah.
It was my fault. I'll take the L for that. Who might you be? My apologies, but I am presently waiting for someone.
I am well aware of that, President Huang. Are you not meeting with your son? However, I do not spill blood needlessly. You may relax. I seek only the President's life.
It can't be. Please, wait. I'm just about to meet my son for the first time. I'm sure this will be the first and last time. Please at least wait until we are finished.
I had thought the President would beg for his life. But he was a different sort. Officially, the President had no son. However, he shook his head and said, this illegitimate son was his, and he intended to recognize him publicly. Furthermore, he claimed that he had already made preparations towards that end. Would that son of his be the boy with the horns over there by any chance?
Boy, with the horns? Wait, you can see John's horns?
There's no need to see them. From the moment I escaped from prison until now, I have been closely lending an ear to your voices.
He said that the president had made preparations toward recognizing his own son. But the word preparations alone would be insufficient for blackmail. That's it.
Tablez?
There was one thing that could prove Huang's words, the will held by the House of Lang. There was also proof of his trust in us. His son's existence would have been revealed to the world.
The name of the recording, the mention of preparations, and the will in Zhengfa. Together they suffice to make the warden bow to my words.
With those three pieces of information, one could prove the identity of the double. By using John.
The president blocked the first strike of my knife with something soft. As pieces of it fell atop the snow, I struck once more. This time the blow proved fatal.
So Dogan cut off the Muzilla doll's horn.
None, but I heard his final words. Only myself and a child knew of the president's secret son.
I go to the statement before that one and press that.
In other words, you contacted him from prison.
That is correct. A post office box was used.
Post
There you
office
go.
box?
It would allow one to send and receive letters without revealing the recipient's location.
I could not use a form of correspondence that would reveal the Acolyte's location. There was someone keeping watch over my correspondences, after all.
He must mean the prison warden, Patricia Rowland. Could you be more specific about the nature of your correspondences?
Well, they were mainly moves from my correspondence chess matches.
Correspondence chess? If I recall, the person you're playing against...
This might be hard to believe, but Dogen's chess opponent was...
Ah! Are you saying he was playing against Mr. Knightley? Wasn't it Horace Knightley?
We suddenly found a correspondence chess memo in Knightley's cell. Sent from Dogen to Knightley, typed on their word processor.
Does that mean Knightley boy was the kid from the IS-7 incident?
Could that really be true? Is there any evidence connecting Knightley to the IS-7 incident?
I wish we knew how old Knightley was.
connected.
Shit. Go to the right. What does that paper up to the top right say?
That's a whole lot of heart testimony.
Not that. Go back.
The IS-7
Look at the
is
IS-7 innocent and Shibuya
Yeah,
incident
yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
Check it real quick. Next. Okay, go back. And what does the chess box say?
It was just found in the,
I think that's the answer.
Officially. I guess. Big, yeah.
I think it is.
I guess.
I don't think we have it. Do we have anything else?
Mm.
It was found on the 51st floor.
I mean, that's Knightley stuff. I just didn't know how it connected to the incident with Dane Gustavia and all those fuckers. But go ahead.
This is all that Knightley left behind. Could there be a clue hidden within? Which should I investigate? The ring or the chessboard?
There's
Fuck.
a ring?
I don't even remember what the ring said.
Give me your ring. Give me
Give
your
me the ring.
Well, we can look at it, right? Let me look what it said.
Well, we have health. There's a health bar. This doesn't work this time.
Just choose the ring.
No, I was
bro.
saying we can't look at the door now.
We
Oh, yeah,
don't
you're
have
right.
that in the we don't have that in the evidence, do we?
We can't check it.
We can't. No. Choose
Alright.
the ring.
I'm gonna choose.
The ring.
But he was playing chess with the dude.
Don't we all?
We never looked at the ring though. We looked at the chessboard before in that previous case.
If you're wrong, you owe me $1,000.
Nigga, we've all been wrong before. Just choose the ring.
Tablez, help!
I was saying choose the nigga.
This ring is...
Oh,
Ooh.
it says Pornhub. What the fuck?
Mr.
Okay.
Edgeworth,
Yeah.
what is it?
Mr. Shields, please take a look at this ring.
This pattern, it's Pierre Hoquet's.
I thought so. He had Mr. Dover's seal turned into a ring. However, why would he have this? Shouldn't it have been held by the police as evidence from the IS-7 incident?
No.
After the incident, the seal was returned to the victim's next of kin. And Mr. Dover's the only family, and Mr. Dover's only family was his son. But since no one knew where the son had gone to, it took a while to get it to him.
I heard it was the police that finally found him and delivered his inheritance, but...
So the seal was thereby safely delivered to his son. And then he turned the seal into a ring and wore it on his person. A ring Knightley made from his father's memento in a portable chessboard.
So, Mr. Knightley was Mr. Dover's son.
The police aren't fools. I'm sure they did a thorough check before handing over the seal.
If someone involved in the IS-7 incident was his chess opponent...
Knightley, huh? Then that man must be the mastermind behind the case.
Knightley is dead, nigga.
But Knightley is dead. He cannot be involved in this incident.
How about that? The only one who could be the mastermind himself was a murder victim.
But that guy can't be the culprit, so there's no way, right?
It certainly is strange. In that case, who is the culprit?
Maybe he, like, accidentally SD'd.
There is a new statement. Writing letters in Braille
Language can be hard.
It's okay. We've all had our moments where reading's hard.
Writing letters in Braille? Isn't he blind? How do you do that?
He probably feels it out.
Niggas learn Braille for when they're blind.
Excuse me,
you know?
but you wrote your letters in Braille.
Oh, indeed. For I possess the tools necessary to write in Braille.
Wow. So you need to use some tools to write in Braille? I never knew.
Then, would you please tell us what you wrote?
Everything. Yes, of course. And also the movements of the chess pieces.
He wrote the movements of the chess pieces by hand. That statement is intriguing.
So then, how does your handmade dog piece move?
Okay, that question can wait. So then, what did you do when the letters stopped coming?
Within the prison, I grew increasingly concerned about the Acolyte's whereabouts.
Okay. But even so, I don't really get it.
Damn, unfortunate.
Who exactly is this Acolyte?
Indeed, Dogen himself has said he has not yet that made clear. Oh wait, we've already read this.
Yeah, we read that.
Yeah.
Alright, Nicolets.
What was that last statement? What do we got?
Writing letters in Braille. Do we have anything in Braille? Do we have any letters? Well, there's a letter right there. But let's not talk about that.
Next. What is that in the top left?
Report on Knightley.
Check it. Check it.
I was like, we're not checking it, I guess.
I'm all but certain there is a connection between Knightley and Dogen. Dogen's chess partner, whose identity remained unknown until now, was actually Knightley all along. That is proof enough. Tomorrow I shall interrogate him in the warden's office. I'll get him to confess he's one of Dogen's henchmen. I think he laid to rest in front of the fire bed 12 years ago. You simply must retrieve it.
That body.
And what are we trying to prove right now? Damn.
Well, basically, at the end of the cross-examination, they point out how they still don't know who the Acolyte is. So they're trying to get to the root of that.
I still don't know either, honestly.
And they're saying that it's not Knightley. He's not the mastermind.
Yeah, because he's dead.
Because he did.
Go back.
Go back again.
What's that? What does that bottle say? I just don't know what that is.
It's drugs. It's just drugs. It's just drugs. It's just drugs.
Oh, that's a surprise tool for later. Back.
So the extra thing he gave us was writing letters in Braille can be a rather enjoyable pastime.
And what did that tape recorder say?
That's from Nicole tape from the bug that was planted on K from Mastermind.
Okay, go back. What else do we got?
Hope too much food gets in that fucking dog's nose and he drowns.
That dog eating good right now. Next page.
That dog's eating ground beef.
Look at the paper that we just got. That might actually be
the correspondence show.
Answer, which is the answer. To fucking present that, please.
Not a bad idea.
He said, "Please."
He did beg you.
Well, you know, it's like I wait for other people to confirm first. God damn. I'm certain you said you wrote your letters in Braille.
Correct. The good prosecutor must know that I am lacking in sight, do you not?
The correspondence chest letter we found had been typed out using a word processor.
What? That cannot be.
What do you mean?
So, someone went out of their way to retype the letters on a computer?
Could another person have acted as a middleman between Dogen and Knightley?
What do you mean?
Dogen wrote his letters in Braille. However, by the time it reached Knightley, it had been rewritten on a word processor. We must assume that some middleman wrote those letters.
And the reverse can also be said. That same somebody must have taken the letters Knightley wrote and redelivered them to Dogen.
Yes, that is indeed true. The mastermind retyped Dogen's letters with a word processor and sent them to Knightley. Knightley and Dogen both communicated through a certain individual. Dogen, were the letters that reached you...
They were in Braille, of course.
So Knightley boy's letters must have been transposed by that same person as well.
Oh, then that somebody must be...
the mastermind behind the case.
Actually, I don't like this.
Here come Lang in the comments.
You're saying there's someone else who's the mastermind behind the case?
Yes, Lang.
Then who the hell is it?
We were getting to that, bitch.
Dover's son, Knightley, is already deceased. In that case, there's one more youth that we should consider to be the mastermind.
You mean, Dane Gustavia's son? But who the heck is he?
Fade to
Who's
black.
he?
If Knightley's is Dover's son, then Gustavia's son must be...
Oh, is that him?
Well, we were the only friends either of us had since childhood. He was the same as me. We never had real families.
It can't be. Could it? Could it really be him?
Mr. Edgeworth, what is it? You've gone all pale.
I've figured it out. The identity of the mastermind who's been controlling this case from the shadows.
What? Who in the world is it?
I don't want to believe it myself, but it is someone we know quite well. The mastermind is...
No.
Go to the... Fuck. Right?
Hold on.
I mean, Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I don't even remember what timestamp I left at. What do you want, Monkey?
Go to the right page.
Who is Dane Gustavia's son?
Is there another page after this?
Yes. Who the fuck is that at the bottom left? Who the fuck is
That's
that?
Cameron, nigga.
That's Cameron.
Go. It's not him, bro. Well,
Go back.
so how old would his son be at right now? Like, is he the same age as bro up there, Knightley? I
Hey, how
forget.
old is Knightley? 24? Okay.
Now, can we go back? Go to the left.
Who's 24, my nigga?
Look at that young man at the bottom row right there.
Which young man?
There's only one young man. The other
Which
man
one?
is middle-aged.
Oh, that, Simon Keys dude?
Yikes.
The BBC.
At the very big circus? he got accused for shit? Oh! Wait, no, you're correct.
Can't escape that acronym, no matter where we go in Ace Attorney.
Oh yeah, that dude was friends with Knightley. Yeah.
Yep. And he's 24. You know what I'm saying?
The BBC.
You would never expect it, bro. You never would.
The BBC. The BBC.
The BBC.
Tables.
Yeah.
The mastermind behind this case
Is that fruit face?
sent a letter to Jill Crane, which deceived Blaze. Furthermore, he kidnapped John and eavesdropped on us. However, all of his actions, the one I have not been able to get out of my mind.
That building shit.
Is how he brought an unconscious K to the roof. The giant monster.
Huh? Did you just say something?
That's right. The key to exposing the mastermind is in the monster's true form. I almost forgot. If you'd like, please come to our next show. I'll also be performing in it.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Uh-oh, Blue.
The Very Big Circus is always fabulous and fun for all ages.
Miss Swift, there's something I would like to ask of you.
What you mean, me?
You said that you recorded the sound of Mozilla spewing flames. Would this decisive evidence of yours be something you recorded on that tape recorder?
That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. You good at figuring things out, aren't you? Sound of Mozilla spilling out fire. This place nearly became a sea of flames. That's right. I ain't actually seen it with my own eyes, though.
Could you let us listen to the tape?
Sure thing. Here we go.
This sound, it's as I thought. So, it seems that my reasoning was correct. The true nature of the monster and the mastermind. All of my logic is coming together. Miss Hart, you said that you captured a giant eye on film, did you not? Tables.
A lot of heart.
Sure did, right here in this photo.
Though we cannot confirm it like this. Detective Gumshoe,
Yes, sir.
lend us your film analysis device.
Okay, but what do you want to analyze, sir?
This photo, please.
I'm on it.
Is there a new clue in this photo?
Well, I'm staring, not to the left, that's for sure.
Damn, look at them titties.
Okay,
Can you zoom in on those?
We can zoom in.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at that eye.
Here we go. I was referring to the titties, but I mean, that looks important.
Yeah, kind of
It's the titties
Yeah.
that distracted him.
Yes, sir.
They're too distracting.
It is an eye, indeed.
I spy
This
with my
is-
little eye.
See? Ain't the Mozilla's eye right where I said it would be?
I see. I have finally grasped
Mozilla!
the true form of the giant monster that was being controlled by the mastermind.
If you show up right now,
Giant
you're a
monster?
dumbass. You should be on the run. If you show up right now, you're a dumbass and you're gay.
Are you admitting it? You are, ain't you? You're admitting that the mighty Mozilla is real!
Shut
No,
the fuck up.
this
Shut
is
up.
not Mozilla. This is an eye of a different monster. Please have a look at this.
It's a flyer for the very big circus. This is.
Precisely. There is a rather large balloon with the head of a lion pictured here. This
wrote that
balloon is the true identity of the giant monster. In addition, the sound of Miss Swift recorded what she believes to be Mozilla spewing flames.
Nah! Mr. Prosecutor, don't tell me. You're gonna say something that'll shatter my dreams of school.
Hot air balloons fly by using burners to heat the air, right, sir?
Congrats.
Precisely,
Figured it out.
detective. The mastermind used this monster of his to bring Kay to the rooftop of the Grand Tower without using the elevator.
Wouldn't that mean that the mastermind is someone connected to the circus?
Didn't we already point that out, bro?
He's a member of
He
the
never,
circus.
he never said out loud who it was yet, I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a member of the circus. That is friend. And Dan Gustavia's son.
Who would it be?
Who'd have thunk it?
An apprentice beast tamer. He's no amateur.
What if he just materializes right in front of
For the
everyone?
beast he has tamed is none other than this entire case. Simon Keyes is the mastermind behind the entire incident.
The dude has been doing everything.
Mr. Keys was really behind it all?
Wait, did Tablez leave?
No, I'm here.
Oh.
He really is gay?
No way. I don't believe it. I mean, trusted him. How could it have all been a lie? That's just heartbreaking.
Okay. What is it? Hey, you!
Mozilla.
Stop! Where do you think you're going?
The boy with horns is rather perceptive. The good prosecutor has done a remarkable job. Now that I have heard that, I have no further business here.
Dips.
What? Wait, Dogen.
You can't leave. Hold on.
Nick-
Oh,
No!
no, fuck, he got fucked.
Well, not low dift.
Hold down the neutral!
Nigga said fang over fang.
They didn't have quite the budget to animate this dog attack.
Bro, just
Just on his knees after a dog attack. No, you should
doing
be
the
on
dog
the
Demon
ground.
dog totality!
Damn it. Where'd he vanish to?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you okay?
I'm only bleeding from the
Yes,
outside.
I'm fine. However, that guy. John? That Dogen guy. He's the one who killed my dad, right?
Yeah, and he just showed up right in front of you.
There is no question more difficult to answer. However, There's no use in denying the truth. Yes, John, you are correct.
Well, John was
Don't
here.
protect.
He'll pay for this. I swear he's gonna pay.
Alright, anime.
I'll make him pay my
Nah, shut that shit up.
John, you mustn't finish that thought. Prosecutor Edgeworth, please pay us no mind.
This is a family business.
Sir, I put out an APB on Dogan. All available police units will be searching for him.
Why didn't you do that sooner, though?
You heard the man, kid. I don't mean to be heartless, but we need to hurry too.
Yeah, fuck everything else. We going after him.
So, Mr. Prosecutor, where's the mastermind right now?
Agent Lang is right. Our top priority right now should be catching the mastermind. He said he would be practicing. He's most likely at the Berry Big Circus tent.
Let's go.
But first, Agent Lang, I have a request.
A request? What is it?
Now that we've identified the giant monster, our next order of business is to capture it. The moment we arrive at the tent, I need you to locate that specific item post-haste. And Detective, I ask that you perform a follow-up investigation on the kidnapping incident.
Roger that, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth, I want to help out too.
Oh no.
In that
No,
case, you'll be in
nigga.
charge of calling for backup. If he is truly the mastermind, we may require assistance from a certain someone.
Dude's gonna pull up a bunch of fucking
Phoenix, right?
guns out of his
I met him
ass.
so many times, yet his facade always fooled me into sympathy. He may have got the better of me in the past, but this time, I'll settle it once and for all.
Oh my god, Phoenix, right? I'm just kidding.
Table, shut the fuck up.